Bhavya, the data is contrary to what Rahul Gandhi is saying. The data clearly suggests that the share of manufacturing in India's economy, and I'm an economic policy journalist, has remained stable. If anything, it has only grown. It's currently at about 17%, and that is exactly the share of manufacturing for any other major developing economy in the world. In fact, we are far ahead of global average.
So the topic of this debate, in the beginning, I saw it was about Make in India. Before I speak anything, and you presented facts, so let me also present some facts about Make in India, because that's one of the noisy policies of Narendra Modi, economic policy, which was more like for an optics than economy. Why? I'm going to present some facts. When this Make in India was, which was actually a repackaging of UPA's economic policy, but any manufacturing policy. But anyways, they wanted India's GDP to be 25%, manufacturing contribution to GDP to be 25% by 2022. But even in 2025, I mean, the target was increased to 2025, but last year it was only 13% of GDP, manufacturing contribution. So, Make in India's disaster. Second point, when it comes to jobs, please don't interrupt me.
Okay,
there are
ahead.
two more facts I really want to give. When it comes to jobs, it was promised there will be generation of 10 crore job in this sector before 2022. And guess what? 5.1 crore job in 2016-17 was reduced to 2.7 crore jobs in 2020-2021 year. That is after the disastrous demonetization of Narendra Modi's one of the policies. One more thing, very important thing. You know, when it comes to manufacturing, the very backbone of manufacturing is the infrastructure. Guess what? World Bank has a identifier for this. It's called gross fixed capital formation, which is a direct measure of investment in productive assets. It was 36% in 2007 and was reduced to 30% in 2024. It is reduced right now. That means when you are targeting a manufacturing sector to, boost it, you are just talking about today's number, comparing it with a year before this and before this. But no, has this Make in India succeeded in achieving its goals? No. And with all respect to the economist here, Dr. Sharad, you spoke about mutual funds. But how many MSMEs who actually suffered the consequences of demonetization and GST, the direct sufferers of GST and demonetization, are on mutual funds? Do you even know that access to credit is just 20%, whereas the China that you were comparing has 37% access to credit for their MSMEs? Do you even know how many people lost jobs in MSME? How many had to close down their factories? MSME, to be honest, it is the backbone of India's manufacturing sectors. It contributes to almost 36% of GDP, 36% of what manufacturing contributes to GDP. In that, 36% has been contributed by MSMEs. Don't you even think about the small manufacturers? Is it always about those big, like Adani,